Carter is for sure high. I don't
No, I'm
think
not.
so, no.
I'm tired, okay? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I got up like an hour ago.
So today's plan is to basically have some kind of Q&A thingy. I think we'll start off with that. If we have time for something else and we come up with something else to do, then we'll do that. So we'll see what happens today. Favorite move from round 3? What's yours, Carter?
Ooh, dude, actually, I need to remember my moves from round 3. There was a move at the end where it was like, do you know Luis's move, U-turn? Where
I
he's
must
got
have
the
seen it.
packets like this, and it swings
Oh yeah.
around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a move, and it uses a mechanic similar to that at the very end of the video.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Either that or like the foot catch from the sky
Oh, that's
thing.
yeah.
Inspired
It's
me.
such a
Yeah.
good shot. It's
What
probably
about
a
you?
few of my favorites as well. I think my favorite is the fan catch behind the back.
Yeah, and like how crazy consistent that was.
Yeah,
You ever tell people about that? Like how you
so,
got it like 5 times in a row or something?
yeah. So
Like
I was just practicing it for a bit, like inside of the box, just to see where I was supposed to catch it. And then I got it
yeah.
like third try. Then I missed one and got like 5 in a row, all on camera. It was crazy. I did not expect that at all. Creativity process. What's your creative process?
Ooh, I just kind of like so very very few times I'll go and I'll find like a mechanic that somebody's used that I really like that I want to use, but a lot of the time it's honestly just me like kind of like playing around with flow because that's where I prioritize a lot of my moves with flow. So I kind of start wherever. I start in a million different places and I just follow the flow of like what I'm doing. And then sometimes like usually that's how a lot of my moves come about because it's just having a different like little beginning. I'm not very good at openers, so like I'm just gonna call it the beginning. So but yeah, it's just kind of following flow patterns and stuff, and like trying to intuitively like go where my mind thinks it should go, and that's how I find.
I know
Yeah.
I've talked a lot about my creative process before in this live streams. I usually just try to imagine like if I could do anything with a deck of cards, what would it look like? So then when I have the idea, no matter like how impossible or possible it seems, I will like in my mind try to come up with a way to actually achieve it, make it look the way I want it to. And then I pick up a deck and try it out and make adjustments to see if it's possible. So I basically come up with the entire move in my head, and then I try to do it. And most of the time, I can't. Like it's well, or I can do it and it doesn't look as good as I would have hoped. But that's the way I like to do things at least. Wait, I wanted to ask how Birger did the arm spread and make the card shoot forward hell fast.
Dude,
Um,
I
I
remember.
love
So
that.
we were filming, and he was like chopping up the clips, and he was like, "Bro, wait, look at how insane this shoot." Because he showed me that because it looks unreal, and like he didn't realize until he was looking at it in post. I
Yeah.
was like, "What the?" Because it stops dead.
Uh, I can't do it now, but basically you need a long sleeve shirt that goes like somewhere below your elbow. So I can't even spread that. So you spread the deck and you pull just one card, and
Yeah.
using your thumb you pull back your shirt with that single
Oh,
card, and then you just let go of your shirt. It will shoot out, and just make sure that your fingers are sticking out here. And as soon as the cards touch your fingers, it will stop. Uh, it looks so magical and like
I thought
unreal.
you just flicked
It's
it.
really cool. Oh yeah, because that's the thing. Like you could probably flick it, but
But like,
yeah, it's like
yeah,
no movement on the hand. You just like
yeah,
pull it off and it shoots out.
it's so gentle.
Yeah,
So then it's like,
yeah. Carter, is there a move called weed face yet?
I think there is now because you just reminded me. So I'm gonna just I have a list of moves that I'm sorting out, and I think weed face is just gonna be in my giant chunky Sharpie. I'm gonna write weed face.
Nice.
For you.
Do you also like making lists, like actually writing them down and not having it digitally? Like, I know a lot of people just note stuff down on their phone, but I really like just writing it down. I don't know. It's something to do with the creative part of it. Not that it's difficult to write it down. But...
Like, yeah, I very much prefer it. For some reason, it's just like that. It's like in school and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, no, if you make the connection, you see it and you write it down, and it just like it feels more complete and it kind of locks in better.
Yeah,
in my opinion. And also, I just kind of like writing it down.
Yeah. What cameras do you guys use for recording videos? I use an old Canon 650D. I don't know what it's called in the States. It's like Rebel T4i, 5i maybe. I've used the same camera for the past 6 years. Still going strong. It's the one I use for the live streams here as well.
I use a T3i, Canon T3i.
Yeah.
And I've always had it, and it's pretty reliable. Sometimes, I think, honestly, people will ask me because my shots look nice, but it's because I have a lens that's like about the same as what the camera body was.
Yeah.
So the lens really does make a difference.
For sure, for sure.
I got this like really like cheap fisheye, and it's like it's like nasty, but like I love that it's nasty.
Yeah.
Like very cheap, and it's very like God. Like I just want to like you can smell my cards. Bro. Like, videos that I film on a fisheye, like
love that.
I want to use it a lot more. People will ask me like where can I find good cardistry music? I'm like, don't call it cardistry music, and you'll find like just use whatever music you like, because I feel like when you think of cardistry music, you're gonna think of something either like Dealer's Grip video, or like like old Dealer's Grip when like Tobias and Oliver were still in it.
Yeah.
Or like Zach, whatever Zach uses. I just feel like that's kind of the bar, and that people don't really want to use any music outside of that. Like I think anyone's kind of doing a good job with using very different music.
Yeah, and also like different kinds of music in the same video, so you really get the contrast. It's really, really nice. How do you guys make sure your moves are in frame when recording a video? I guess it takes practice. Like I use a camera where I can flip the screen, so if I'm in front of the camera, I can see what the screen sees, and that makes it a lot easier. And like filming on a phone, you could probably use the front camera and see yourself.
Unless you're filming slow-mo.
Oh yeah, true. I remember when before I got this camera, I couldn't flip the screen so I can see myself, but I used a mirror in the back to kind of see what was going on. But even when you can see it, it probably takes a bit of practice just to know how to frame it, because when you get it onto your computer to edit it, it might look differently than you thought it did when you filmed it. So it can take some practice, but being able to see the screen obviously makes it easier to frame it. Top 3 cardistry videos.
Oof.
There are a lot of them. I feel like Fontaine Fam is a classic.
Dude, I always say Fontaine Fam.
Yeah, I really like the XCM World Championship tutorial DVD Volume 1. I think it might be Volume 2. I don't know. Such a long name. I don't remember it. There are some crazy stuff from like 2010 in there. It's not a good video in today's standards, but some crazy moves in there.
You have a video called My First Video?
Yeah.
I know. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Bro.
Yeah. So like two weeks ago, 1.5 weeks ago, it was my birthday, so I had a stream here, and I showed a bunch of my old videos.
Dude, it was fantastic. That's the kind of music we have to use for cardistry.
Oh,
like,
no. Yeah.
Because I remember shooting cardistry videos on my phone or my iPod Touch. I had an iPhone 8. Shooting cardistry videos on it, so I had the black bars on the side of the screen too.
Yeah.
I would use music from the YouTube editing station. Like,
Yes.
I would just pick the best song from the YouTube editor station. I remember nobody's ever actually seen like the very first cardistry video I've ever made, but I posted it, and I got one comment, and it said, "This sucks balls, lol," and I deleted it instantly.
Oh no.
It was like super like yellow, like almost orange lighting, and like I filmed it in like the back room of my old house, and so it was like really grainy and like, but you could tell what I was doing. Only one person commented. They commented, "This sucks balls." I was, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I deleted it. It only had like 4 views or something on it. Like, that was my first artistry video. Tips for leapfrog. I should really make just a tips video because people ask a lot. A lot of people see it as an aerial move, so they want to have it go up. They want to have it go really high. They want to have it go up. And the thing is, like, that's cool, you know. And if you like get used to the move, you can do it like that. But I prefer like it's kind of like a more of a moving out than going up. It's kind of like a very like this. It travels along the slow incline up. You want kind of like a slow upward incline, but you want your hand to go out more, so that the packet that's resting on the heel of your hand, so that packet can actually move with the one that's flipping.
Have I ever told you that I entered like the last WKC that they had? I entered it, and then I was of course checking when they announced whoever made it to the head-to-head battles, and I didn't make it through, so I was quite sad. But like a week later, I got a letter in the mail with like the cardistry.com logo on it. So I opened it up and it said like, "Congratulations on making it to the head-to-head battles in the WKC," and it was signed by Dan Bach. And I was like, well, what the fuck? They had printed my name on it as well, so I don't know if they sent it out and then changed their mind or just made some kind of mistake, but it was weird. I still have the letter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you keep it? You should.
Yeah, of course. I'm thinking we might actually try to round this up here. Yeah, first off, Carter, thanks for wanting to be here. I've had a lot of fun. Yeah, and thanks to everyone in the chat for stopping by and hanging out with us. Go follow Carter on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure everyone still like already follows you, but I put his Instagram tag there under his camera. I've had a lot of fun. See you next week.
Bye guys.
Bye.